Hello everybody and welcome to the video. So today we're going over all of the iOS 14 features, the ones that I like and the ones that I don't like and that I wish, some of them that I wish I had. So to start, Mason is not here, but he will be back in about a week or in a few days. This is him right here. But subscribe if you want to see him. And then but make sure to hit the subscribe button if you want to see him in a video. No. But make sure to hit the subscribe button so you know when he's back. So anyway, to start, I like the new call drop-down menu. Okay, so the calls look exactly the same on the iPad. So I'm going to call it right now. And as you see, it pops up right there. That's one of my favorite parts, and you can just dismiss it. And yeah. So the next thing is Siri. So if I hold it down, what's the weather like today?
It's currently clear and 73 degrees.
So as you see, she's really small, but there's one problem with her that we'll get to in a minute, so stay tuned for that. So I really like the new widgets and the smart stack. Then the battery widget, which is really nice for seeing the battery. Then there's also the fitness widget, which tells you your calories that you've burned, the minutes you've exercised, and the hours you've standed. As you can see today, I haven't done too well. So now there is haptic feedback in the music section. There's also, it's redesigned, so now the play and the shuffle button are different, and the icon is there, and if you press play, if you see, there's new haptic feedback. If you, let me just mute that, if you press this, it's very subtle. I also really like the new app drawer. So as you can see, you can hold right there on the two dots and you can scroll through all your pages really fast. I only have 2 pages right now. That's because I have the app drawer and you can search and go through them all super fast. I also like that there's new reminders. So you can click new reminder in a shared group. And you can just do hello or something. You click the person and you can choose who you want to assign it to. So I assigned it to myself, and now when I go here, assign to me, and then there's one right there. That's really nice. One of my favorite things is the new calendar icon, which shows the letters really big in the abbreviation of the day instead of spelling out the entire day like before. Also like the new design of the fitness app, which gives you your summary when you first get on here, your workouts, your trends, which I haven't had my Apple Watch for 180 days, so it doesn't tell me yet. And you can click here to get your old view back. I also like the new sleep mode, which you can find in health. If you go down to sleep, and it'll show you how long you slept. Do show more sleep data. And it'll give you data, which this isn't completely accurate because I didn't wear my watch to sleep last night because it was updating, and so this just was off of the phone, not the watch. But once I get the watch, I'm pretty sure it'll probably give you a little bit more data. The watch also tracks your sleep, and it'll report here to your phone, so as you see, it'll give you time in bed, which is when you put your phone on the charger and don't mess with it when it's just, the screen is off and it's just sitting there, nobody's touching it. That is what that means. The sleep is what the watch does, and we'll talk about that in another video, so make sure to hit subscribe for that, so you can know when that video comes out. Also like the new Translate app, which I haven't really used, but you can enter your text, speak, hello, and it'll translate it to Spanish or any language you choose. Also now, you can change the camera quality in every iPhone. So you see that's 4K at 30. This is 4K at 60, 24. Change that. Before it was only on the 11 Pro, 11, and iPhone SE 2nd generation. But now it's on every iPhone supported with iOS 14. Also, there's a new loading symbol. So if I go to the Watch app real quick, and I go to software update, as you see, there's a new symbol. Okay, so the next thing are the features that I don't like and some stuff that they didn't include in this update that I want them to. But that they probably will not because they're Apple. They have to have something for iOS 15. But anyway, so sometimes the widgets don't refresh right. You'll get stuck sometimes, and it'll just be a black screen. And there's also another thing about widgets. So if I hold, and I go to new page, and I go to the batteries, and the big one, so it doesn't show the battery percent, which I'm wondering if that's a bug or if that is a feature. I hope it's a bug, because that huge, it takes up like 4x4. Why they wouldn't include the battery icon, I don't know, but it's not there. And then also, I wish they would add the battery percent in the top right, like maybe in the battery icon, like on the iPhone 8 and below, but they still haven't added that, and it's starting to think they aren't ever. Also, the sleep tracking doesn't go very in-depth. It just says how long you slept, which it would give me a little bit more data if I wore my watch to sleep last night, but I didn't. So it would give me a bit more data, but still not as much as the watch, which I've been using quite a bit. See, it says, you've met your goal, 3-day sleep target, sleep pattern, and gives you your restful, light, and disrupted sleep. Total restful time, gives you a lot of that. So there's also no weather or calculator app on the iPad, which if you want to see a full iPad OS 14 video, make sure to hit subscribe so you'll know when that comes out too. I have lots of videos planned for the future, so make sure to like and subscribe so you'll know when they're ready. There's also no widgets on the lock screen, which if I just get rid of this, there's all this open space everywhere. So I wish you could put like a weather widget or anything. Just anything. And there's also, when you go to sleep, it does look like this. As you see, if you set your sleep time, this is what happens in your wind down period, and it'll give you your Apple Watch charge level. Then you can have some shortcuts there, and you can press dismiss to get rid of it. Well, the next thing is that they completely removed the scroll wheel. So if you go set a new reminder and you go to info, date or time, then you just type it in. They removed the feedback, the haptic feedback, and the scroll wheel that was here. But there is one place that it is, and that's the timer, or no, and that's in the clock app. When you go to set a timer, it's still there, as you see. Well, maybe, okay. As you see there, it's still there, but I don't know why they removed that, because that was one of my favorite features, the haptic feedback and everything. So, the last thing is that you can't interact with the screen behind Siri at all. And there's no real reason why. If you know, Craig said in his interview with Marquez Brownlee that it was because it was an extra step, but nobody needs an extra step. Just make it go away after like 5 seconds. But you just can't, you cannot interact with it. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this video. make sure to stay tuned for that watchOS and iPadOS video coming soon. So that's going to be the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe so you'll know when the iPadOS video comes out and the watchOS. So stay tuned for the next one and make sure to click a video down here on the next screen. We'll see you in the very next video.